So we now get to investigate. I guess it went to war with this guy, and once he's finished studying the messenger, we can study the remains.
When the aliens go to war...
Who's fighting? The Polity and the Vernusi. Or Vernius, or whatever.
New technology discovered.
We've established that the escape pod was the kind of commercially available knockoff common in the previous phases of galactic civilization. No new technologies or other insights. The remains of the messenger, however, are another matter. It's unmistakably an ancestor, or a variant of the Voor species. Perhaps we have cousins out there, or perhaps we were subject to genetic manipulation by a precursor race. Gapra Mekon is requesting permission to conduct more extensive research. There are yes. Release the funding. Release the funding. Yeah, okay, we're gonna research projects in the system here as well. Investigate the remains of the Syzygy. Wonder how these guys are going. Can I integrate? I can! I'm gonna integrate you guys. We're just gonna do this. I know you don't like me so much, but I think we can be part of one giant fat happy family. Happy space family. Okay, and these guys are now exploring down here. Oh, here's another L gate. I should actually investigate the L gates. Is that how you explore these things? Alright, the game is starting to feel a little slower. A rendezvous. Funeral treasures. The forensic analysis of the remains we've recovered has uncovered oddities. All parts of the ship were constructed at the same time using techniques that match our own methods of construction, but some components appear to be hundreds of years older than others. A power cell that we've recovered performs much better than it should. Furthermore, 2 analysts that were assigned to the project have recovered unexpectedly from chronic health problems, in one case a possibly terminal condition. The team is at a loss to account for this. Entropic recursions researched plus 20%. We are actually researching that, so that should speed our ability to get that. That is probably good, I think. Oh, the Enigmatic Cache? What the heck is the Enigmatic Cache? What is that? What is that? That is totally new to me. Probe Entity Enigmatic Cache. What is that? What are those? I don't know what to do with this thing. Can I analyze it? There it is. It's going in. There we go. A tubular alien entity has entered the orbit of Astici Prime with no warning or explanation. It appears to be moving without engines or thrusters, gliding in complete silence through the void of space. You know, space is kind of empty, it'd be silent regardless. Cylinders rotating ominously. Though it is yet to display any signs of aggression, it refuses to acknowledge our hails. Our military advisors warn that it may pose a considerable threat to the inhabitants below and implore us to engage in neutralization protocols. Our scientists, however, plead that we instead learn from this remarkable piece of technology. We will study it.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so we should have a science ship on hand here, right? I guess we'll... okay. Now, how do we study it? Unexpected guest, research, yes. And we also study the messenger. So we're still investigating that. Okay, well, we're continuing to do all these things. Oh, man. Things are getting fun right now. Astici, on the other hand, I think we should be able to clear these. Oh, they've cleared these tile blockers now. A rendezvous. Funeral treasures. The forensic analysis of the remnants we've recovered has uncovered oddity. Wait, I've done this. I thought we've already done it twice.
New
Confusing.
technology discovered.
So we've now actually got through it twice. The universe tends irresistibly towards, onwards and downwards. That tendency cannot be reversed, but it can be subverted for a price. A Hyperdrive 3. might be the way to go. Still have Curator Archaeology Lab. Okay, yeah, again, not a useful thing for me because we're like so far ahead. But yeah, let's get Hyperdrive 3. Because a jump drive is actually going to be useful strategically. If we can jump over some of this into this empty blob of space, we might be able to claim it. So if we can get jump drive technology online.
Research project concluded.
The Enigmatic Cache. Despite extensive research, the Enigmatic Cache and its origin are still shrouded in mystery. Though it is definitely not organic in nature, it is not entirely machine either. It appears to be preoccupied mainly with the gathering, storing, and encoding of data. Its surface is covered in hundreds of thousands of minuscule scratches and dents, which we have discovered in which we have discovered traces of a compound that is alien to our galaxy. Engineering research. I probably shouldn't attack this thing since it has like a big. Oh, is it gone now? Wait a second. Ah, there it is, right there. Still running. That's some interesting sounds there. Wonder if there's anything more I can do about this. We're studying the messenger. We're about to find out all about that.
Research project concluded.
The messenger leashed. Gapramikon has reconstructed the messenger. It's quite impressive. Worryingly so. It appears to be considerably more robust and aggressive than our current edition. There is some confusion about whether the source species in the messenger the modified version, or whether the messenger was our ancestor. Gapramikon is firmly of the former opinion, that we were once much more of a warrior species and that some meddling precursor muzzled us genetically. Indeed, they consider the loss of our martial abilities a tragedy. Such a tragedy that they have undergone a retroviral treatment to alter their own physiology to that of the messengers. They insist that this will equip them much better to continue the project. Okay, a creative form of treason. So I can either kill them, or I can execute them and destroy their nodes. An excellent idea. Get on with it. This gets me Strange Loop, which I apparently already know. I'm really curious as to what happens here. Because you know what? We could be more powerful. We know the truth that we were once weakened by something. I don't. Sorry. Once we were a more powerful race. Science has found the clues to what we were, and we will once more rise again. The Gargaxian fire tribes have... Oh yeah, monthly food, okay. You guys are still coming, right? We're still coming to you guys. Disloyal. You cannot contain forever despite your hatred. We shall move on in due time. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna rebel or whatever at some point. That's why genetic engineering might be the way to go. As it was done to us, so we will do unto you. We should probably check the Commonwealth and that. Uh-oh. Why are they not liking me anymore? Border friction, yeah, xenophobia. Same authority though. They did open their their thing for a while. And that might be all we need. We apologize, Patron Voldvis. We have sadly reached something of a creative roadblock. The Enclave is in disarray and we have nothing to offer at this time. We thank you for your patronage, as always. Now, we could get our money back and get Patron of the Art back, but I hope the situation improves because that will just keep our stuff. Declare rivalry. Jubaran are saying, yes, let us end this charade. You know what? I am going to rival you as well. Well, this give us influence. Great. Deep crust engineering! That is great. So we've got those tile blockers. I guess I'm just not going to get the thing just yet. Oh, Strange Loop. This is the Loop Institute. This improves... Oh, this produces science. What do you call it? Society research. It seems that every time we're doing any steps in this that we get a little further in this. Let's clear these tile blockers. Oh, Foundling was forced to return to Lothandria because Hesker Star Realms has kicked everyone out. Well, that's unfortunate. Meanwhile, what's happening with our... Wow, this must be a crazy system here. Or... No, this guy just decided to continue exploring. It's still investigating this thing. So I thought I'd cancelled that research, but no, he's actually doing it. Yeah, Hesker Star Realms have locked us out, but don't worry. Oh! Night falls. Gapramikon has now recreated the genetic heritage of the messenger species. Without stopping to ask anyone's opinion, they have also created a highly contagious retroviral agent. It stalks our worlds under its influence. Our primary species falls into a chrysalis-like coma and emerges a day later as the messenger species. This is causing, it is fair to say, some excitement. Okay, so we can say this has gone too far, control the outbreak. We can also control the outbreak and purge all affected citizens. Or we can bring me a sample of the agent. What was shall be. Bring me a sample of the agent. I'm really curious what the deal is. So I don't know what is going to happen next. Do we want it for all our planets? I mean, both our planets? I mean, there's only 2 planets that we have our people on, right? Well, no, we have Kosk, right? I guess Kosk. So we have 3 planets. You know, warrior species might be what we need to be. I shall spread it myself. A new faction has recently gained traction in the internal political landscape. Led by scientist Vikal Vagas, they call themselves the Crimson Warrior Lodge. Their members have been pushing hard for us to assert our military dominance over the rest of the galaxy. Well, let's see what we look like now. So we've changed. I don't know, does that look stronger to you? It looks pretty cool, nevertheless. We are a member of the Crimson Warrior Lodge. What are we? We're Arctic, intelligent, adaptive, quick learners, repugnant, and militarist. Okay. I don't remember what we were before. But everyone has now transformed that way. Let's upgrade this as well. Okay, that's better. How long is this thing going to take? We're just slowly losing influence over everything. Grinding lattice. Cyma 2 is crisscrossed by overlapping mineral composite bands that are elevated above the harsh surface by tall, flexible pylons. Clearly of alien origin and constantly agitated by atmospheric winds, the pylons sway and the overlapping bands rub together to produce sonic waves that, to Voor, inaudible frequencies. Science officer Jörg Vargas reports some trouble isolating this audio from the natural background noise of the planet, but also notes that the mineral bands could, should we so choose, be broken down and efficiently recycled by Voor technology. Great. Let's make preparation. We're not going to be anywhere near there, but nevertheless, if we ever take this system, well, whoever gets this system will get bonus points. So we basically did all that work to give somebody else a cool system. Whatever. You know, it adds experience for our people. Wow, this has got a lot of minerals here. Science Sapratoras has got new stuffs. This is an L-gate as well. Garaxian fire tribes has been successfully integrated into our empire. A home away from home. Okay, great. Great. Inactive buildings. Okay. How come you guys are all inactive? Just do stuff. Do stuff. Do stuff. Okay, so you guys are now like part of my core. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Voor technocracy. Led by Overseer Voldvis, they call themselves the Democratic Coalition. They want work equality and stuff for all our people. So that would be probably... Oh, the Crimson Warrior Lodge are hugely powerful. And the Democratic Coalition is actually anti-autocratic. That's interesting. We could embrace that faction. Aggressive traditional supremacy. Yeah. We need to make these people happier. Oh, and these guys had science ships, but they don't have scientists anymore. Oh! Interesting! We found actually ancient mining drones here, and space amoebas. This is set to evasive, so... Well, it'll explore that and then we'll figure out what else to do. Now, what else does Jaundice do well? So it's interesting, these guys have brought in the ideas of peace and diplomacy and things like that. These guys are all in the Democratic Coalition. But it looks like there might be some other... they pledged to support the artisan troop, 2,000... for 120 months, giving the following effects: monthly unity, opinion. What is our current unity? Oh man, it's a lot of money to spend right now. The time of our patronage is coming to an end. We can come back anytime. Climate control networks. That is actually quite useful. Gene modification. Let's do that, because I think we can gene modify our way out of some problems. I think we can remove the repugnant status and make the world love me a little less, a little more happy. I don't know. Make it so that we can work together. Upgrade everything, damn it. Why are you not building more population? Species. Create template. Searcher. Okay. To add logic engines. And create the template. Okay, now we have the template. Cause I rock bat. And that's the way it is. Build population, research drone, research droid, whatever. What can we do with the Enigmatic Cache? So want to attack it. What should I do? So, one of the interesting things I've noticed is that if I look at species, there is now, where are we? The Voor. Remember how all my people were transformed? Well, apparently one Voor escaped. They disappeared off into the other, I don't know, they must have gone to the altar, and now they're living out there. The last surviving member of the original unaltered Voor. Ooh, who's declaring me? The enlightened kingdom of Vrinius. Let us end this. Hey, but I'm such like a nice dude. What are you talking about? Yeah, Stishi Prime. We need to make sure everything gets upgraded here, incidentally, as well. So I've noticed that the alien thing, the alien beastie, gives me bonus physics and everything. So I need to be exploiting that as much as possible. Hi! I grow bored and much fighting with each other, but we have a solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight you Dwamox in exchange for credits. If you want best mercenaries in the galaxy, hurry now before too late. So they are now selling mercenaries, which maybe I should talk to these guys. I wonder, how much does it take to hire mercenaries? Costs me 4,000 and it gets me 2 cruisers. It doesn't really tell me how much, you know, stuff. Let's not bother with that right now. Good to know, though. We want to wait. When we get an extra base, we'll set up a base there.